Why does Guyana keep its people poor? Guyana is one of the richest countries right now in the world, but yet most Guyanese are struggling to survive. How is that possible? I'm gonna break it down for you. Poverty is still very high in Guyana. About 48% of Guyanese currently are living below the poverty line. That's one in every two person right now that are living paycheck to paycheck. The next one is the gap between the rich and the poor. Right now in Guyana, we really don't have much of a middle class. It's really the rich and the poor. And the last we checked was that the score said 47 out of 100. That's where the inequality gap is right now for Guyana. That's why in Guyana, some people can afford to build mansions, while some people can barely afford a plot of land. Yes, Guyana has the oil boom, but who is really benefiting? Right now, the last I checked, I saw that we're 40% growth and increase in GDP and all these amazing things that you're hearing about the oil wealth for Guyana. But look at the people that keep getting the contracts. Can you go to the store right now? Can you buy more groceries? Can you go afford a house lot? Can you afford a car? The wealth is just not trickling down. That is the reality of the story right now. It just isn't trickling down. Housing needs in Guyana are not being prioritized. 100,000 Guyanese are still living in squatting areas right now. And based on the announcement we saw from the PDPC, they said that they'll be distributing some house lots over every year period for the next 5 years. Now, when it's said in that manner, what is implied and what many other Guyanese people believe that they're hearing is that these house lots are going to be distributed with a political measure in mind, a political handout in mind, and not so in a dignified manner that lets Guyanese people know that, hey, you guys deserve these house lots. It is a right and not a privilege as it's being advertised. Another thing is a lot of these housings that were built before for low income, they were not built with sustainability measures in mind. They were not built with properly paved roads. They were not built with proper drainage. And many Guyanese incurred a lot of expenses. Too many people are too afraid to come forward and share some of their horror stories because they don't want to be considered ungrateful. Another thing, many Guyanese still cannot even afford a mortgage or proper rent right now. With our small population in Guyana, we truly can afford to make housing a right in Guyana and not a privilege. I provided a model of Vienna on my Facebook page where I shared a breakdown of how Vienna used a model to make people, everyone, over about 60% of their population live in these houses. And this place is considered one of the best places to live. People live in these houses, they're maintained by the government, but it's more of a community-based environment. They have gardens, they have parks, they have an amazing quality of life. We have such a small population, and with our wealth, we can make this a reality. And the final reason why Guyana is currently poor is that Guyana ranks 92 out of 100 for corruption. So, what that means is that the system isn't broken, it's working exactly how it's meant to work for a few. So, when people tell you, hey, it's getting better, and hey, you know, that the country is progressing, ask yourself for who? Who is it getting better for? And remember, it's not hate to question your government, it's love for your country. Let me know what you guys think.